You know what's mad to me is that sometimes racism irritates me, but it's the double standards more so than anything that piss me off. Like, look at the Mafia. The Mafia have the best PR the world has ever seen. Because now we look at the Mafia and we just think about movies. We don't even acknowledge that these men are still real and still doing the same shit. These men have got PR down, because you think of Mafia, you go straight to, oh yeah, I love Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Goodfellas, you know what I mean? Don Corleone. Like, we just enjoy it. These men are real and active. Do you know what I mean? But what I don't understand is how we're just so like, we just look at them like it's cool. I saw an ex-Mafia man on a daytime TV talk show in America selling a book. And this book was a tell-all book on his days as a hitman in the Mafia. And I'm watching this fascinated, because he come down well-dressed, looking good. I said, yeah, if I was there, I know you smell nice. You know what I'm saying? Charming man, you know what I mean? And this guy just sat there so well-dressed and proceeded to tell us one of the most gruesome, brutal, horrific stories I've ever heard in my life. Brother sat there, you know, so me and my brother Paulie, we worked with my Uncle Tony, right? Uncle Tony's a great guy. If you ever meet him, you'll fucking love him, right? So Uncle Tony, listen, he got a restaurant with my aunt, Spaghetti and Meatballs, 41st Street in New York. If you're ever in New York, you gotta go tell him I sent you, huh? Anyway, so Uncle Tony calls a sit down, right? Calls a family sit down. We get to the meeting. I said, Tony, what do you want? He said, Uncle Tony to you, huh? We laughing, you know, we having a good time. So we sitting there, you know what I'm saying? I'm eating my meatballs, you know, Uncle Tony gets up, he says, hey, reason why I called this meeting, we gotta whack Mickey. Soon as he says we gotta whack Mickey, I got tears in my eyes. You know, Mickey taught me and my brother Paulie how to drive. Mickey was a great fucking guy, right? I say, hey, why we gotta whack Mickey? He said, look, Mickey's been stealing money from the family. I said, how much are we talking? I said, how much are we talking? I pay it back. He said, 300 grand. I said, wow. Mickey is dead to me, right? Anyway, so me and my brother Paulie, I say to him, look, before Uncle Tony calls the hit, let's go and see Mickey. Let's see what's going on, huh? So we get to his apartment, boom, boom, boom. We standing outside, knocking on the door. I say, hey, Mickey, open up. He says, I can't do that, Frank. I said, Mickey, Mickey. I look at Paulie, I'm like, get a load of this guy. Anyway, long story less long, we in the apartment now, we standing in there. Cause he wasted my time, now I want a souvenir, you know? So we start pulling his teeth out, you know, one by one. We get to the last tooth and I'm telling you, I shit you not. He's looking at me and he's crying his eyes, ah! And I say, hey, that's what you look like as a baby. Hey, we're laughing, you know, we're laughing. But when I think back to those days, I gotta say, me and my brother Paulie, we had some great fucking times. But listen, it's all in the book. You gotta buy it. $12.99. I bought it. I bought a book. Amazing stuff, man. I looked at it, I thought to myself, you'd never see something like that happen with roadmen from the UK. What, on this morning? Getting the man from Peck. Bruh, listen, one time we caught that dickhead, you know, caught him, yeah. So obviously, man's backed out the thing, you get me? Lighted man out, get me ketchup everywhere, big man. You get me, ketchup, obviously, you know what I'm trying to say? Boom. Anyway, man stabbed man out, obviously, clocked he's not even breathing, but we're still stamping, fam. Yeah, but it was nuts. And then you go back to Philip Schofield, okay. And then Holly's like, well, next up, we've got Gino de Campos. Show you how to make dumplings. Like,